So let's get behind the headlines. We have a book in all of us, at least so the saying goes. But how do you get it out? How do you get it published? Well, a new online platform is shaking things up in the publishing world. It claims making the process of publishing a book simpler and accessible for authors at any level by connecting them with elite industry professionals, as well as offering tools and advice. And it could be needed. Half of self-published authors make less than $999 a year from their books. The median income from traditionally published authors, even taking into account the smaller cut they get from book sales, was $3,000 to even $5,000. So, Reedsy co-founder Emmanuel Nataf says the publishing process needs reform. It is quite backwards. Emmanuel's in the studio with me now. He's laughing at that. Why is it backwards?
Hey Tanya, thank you for having me. So it's not backwards. Like, self-publishing is extremely interesting.
Maybe we should define what we mean by self-publishing.
Yeah, so self-publishing means that you're going to do the whole process of creating, producing your book and marketing it yourself, basically. So you're going to have to write your book, get it edited, designed, and then market your book yourself. So instead of seeking a deal with a publisher who's going to do most of that work for you, you're going to go through some kind of DIY route, and then you're going to do it yourself, basically. So
piecing the elements together a bit.
Exactly, yes. So that's what Reedsy helps with. So we basically connect authors looking to publish their book with some of the world's best editors, designers, marketers, so we can help them through the journey, basically. So on Reedsy, we have people like Stephen King's designer, Neil Gaiman's editor, Dan Brown's publicist, for instance. So we can help at any point in the process by connecting authors with the world's best professionals.
So it's a bit like a marketplace in a way.
It's a curated marketplace, exactly. So we accept about 1% of all the applications we get to be listed in our community.
Only 1%. I was going to say, how
roughly.
do you filter what you get?
Yeah, so we know their work experience, their portfolios. We make sure that they've worked on best-selling titles with top publishers, basically, before accepting professionals on Reedsy, basically.
Oh, I see. And what about the people who write the book? I mean, do you filter at all what it is that is allowed to get through into the system?
We don't filter, but probably because of the way we communicate, we tend to get authors looking to produce a high-quality book, a beautiful book. So they come to us, and they know that they're looking to work with some of the best professionals. So they come sort of naturally to Reedsy because we sort of target them in a way, basically.
And what sort of advice are you offering? What sort of coaching online?
Yeah, so through a process, we educate authors. We even have a learning platform that people can find at reedsy.com/learning. And then we explain to them what the process of publishing a book looks like. So you have a manuscript, you need some polish, you need to get it edited, then, properly edited and
just very briefly, what's the commercial model? Who pays?
Both parties basically share a fee. So let's say someone wants to work with you for £1,000, then the client pays £1,100, then we make $200 out of it.
So we must leave it. Thank you very much indeed.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Tanya, I'm hoping that you're going to read my self-published book.